I know that child is being abused. I can't say anything because I am also afraid because the guy drinks too much. The day the child was beaten again, I was home, but I didn't go out because I was afraid, so I watched through a hole from my house. And I'm the one that gave them the money to take the child to the hospital. And when they returned from the hospital, the stepmother said that the boy was sent to Katima. At first, the child was hit with a charger on his head. The child doesn't go out of the house, so we can't say he is naughty. He's always just sitting in front of their house. And most neighbors don't even know if there is a child in that house.
On Saturday, I heard from the neighbors that the boy was beaten by his father. He was allegedly kicked and slapped until he fell to the ground. When the father was beating the boy, he didn't notice that the neighbors were looking at him as he picked him up from the ground and went into his house. After he left his house with the kid to take him to the hospital, he wasn't gone for very long. When he returned from the hospital, he packed his bags and left. When he was asked by the neighbors where the child was, he said that the child was sent to Katima with his uncle.
According to the Kenneth Kaunda branch coordinator at Okurengava, the abuse has been reported on numerous occasions and authorities have also been alerted, which led to the father's arrest. The suspect was however released the day after being taken into custody and is currently nowhere to be found.
The first incident happened on the 1st of August, the same year we are. We receive information from neighbors that there's a certain boy or a certain child being abused by the biological father. And we went to confirm if it's true or not, but what we found, it was true. And that particular same day, we took the kid to the nearest police station, the Toshatotua Police Mobile at Lieta. And the boy was taken to the hospital by the officer from the Child and Women Abuse Protection Unit. And we advised the officer who took the kid not to return the kid back, but rather take it back to Katima, just to find out that the boy was returned to the father. A woman came to me and said, "Philip, the same thing is still happening to that poor child." And then I called the executive that were present at the meeting, our section leader, and one additional man. We went to see if it's true. When we went there, the house was locked. Around 4, we found the stepmother. Now, when we asked the stepmother, she told us that the kid was taken to the hospital by the father. But firstly, she was denying that the kid was not assaulted.
A community leader expressed his disappointment in the way the matter has been dealt with. The Windhoek City Police has also raised concern on the alarming rate of child abuse and child neglect cases reported on a daily basis.
Child negligence per se is going out of hand currently now, and as well as gender-based violence. And with children, it's even worse because they cannot report these cases, and mostly we are relying on community members to report these cases because a child cannot defend themselves. But we also want to applaud our Windhoek residents, our community at large, that, for instance, like the case that we are currently having here, it was reported by community members. And as City Police, we believe in being proactive and working with the community, and we are really getting results. And this particular case, it's very sad, where a father have to abuse a 3-year-old. And what does a 3-year-old know? All a 3-year-old wants is a love from a parent and that sense of security, but yet this child is being abused or beaten by the father. And we understand that the mother does not know of this abuse. So we are also just calling on the mother to come forth and come to the child because currently we are facing a problem with placement of children, and the father ran away of the child, and this boy is now alone in the hospital. So we also want to thank the nurses in the hospital, really, that they are really doing a great job of taking care of this boy, because one can just wonder what is going on in this little boy's head. Where is my mother? Where is my father? And why is my father doing this to me? I mean, this child is just 3 years old, and a 3-year-old needs love and affection and attention from the parents. And we are also just calling on the community at large that should you know of a child that is being abused or somebody that is going through domestic violence, let us not keep quiet. Let us report this to the police. It is very...
The search for the boy's father is underway while investigation into the matter continues.